Welcome to my home garage. So, some more work on our free project car. Obviously, our coolant is down significantly. Our water pump is definitely leaking. If you want to take a look down there, either a water pump or a gasket. I don't know which one it is yet. We're going to investigate and figure it out together. If it's whether it's the water pump leaking or the gasket from above. My guess is it's probably the gasket, but I have no way to confirm that just by looking down in there. And then I think we've officially found out what our oil leak is. Take a look right there. Okay, you can't really see it. Okay, take a look at this paper towel, and now watch me touch right there. Take a look. So the oil is getting by this gasket slowly around and then following all the way back. Because I don't believe, because look, as you get further back, there's less and less oil. But as you're driving, the wind is going to push the oil, so it pushes it into those galleries. See, this was clean 1,000 kilometers ago. And if you look on this side, it's not that bad. Look at it slowly, but it all originates from this gasket here, I believe. And if you look down there, same idea. So first thing we'll do is tackle the coolant. We're gonna remove this bottle, remove this hose, remove the throttle body, just get everything out of the way to make this as easy as possible. I might even remove the alternator to make it easier, because I got to remove this belt anyways because it's damaged. But we're gonna go from underneath and we're gonna disconnect that pipe right there and get rid of all our coolant so that we can try and save some of it, because it is brand new. Okay, so now we can get some more parts of this off. Do this nice and slow. Everything I learned on how to do this, I learned from watching Naptown Tuner. So give that guy a view for sure. He knows everything there is to know about these motors. Everything there is to know about everything about these cars. So definitely check that guy out. I will not say that I'm better than him at anything. He's definitely the master of these cars. I am not. I'm nothing with these cars compared to that guy. I don't even know these cars. But that's why you're watching this. Because sometimes you want to watch from someone who's not a pro. Because sometimes it's intimidating watching someone who's so good at it. It almost looks like you don't know what you're doing. Okay? I still have my coolant underneath, collecting anything that falls out of the lower rad hose. Okay. We have our temp sensor. I mean, I don't have the ability to okay, there we go. Like this guy can pull these connectors up with just his hand. It's pretty crazy. There we go. There we go. This bottle's out. Okay. Set everything off to the side. Okay. Put your clips back on. Now I'm gonna remove anything that's in the way. Here. Our hose. Okay. Okay, there's our intake hose. Take it from here. Okay. Yeah, there's some oil in there, as expected. Intercooler pipe. Okay, so now we can see a lot better what we're looking at inside of here. All this wiring looms and stuff that are in the way. Is there any way for us to remove these looms kind of out of the way so we don't damage them? And there is, so we are going to take advantage of that So we'll take, let's see, we got here, here, okay. So that's what I'm going to do. Because it's my first time, I don't want to play hero. So because I don't want to play hero, I'm going to unplug as much as I can to get everything out of the way. Okay, so looks like, okay, there, we got, okay, it's on this wound here. Okay, what we need now is a little more light down in here. Okay, just to, so we can kind of see what's going on. So we got a couple more. We got a crossover pipe, yes. We got 2 pipes there. So we want to not damage anything. So what should we take out next? So, okay, the next thing I'm going to remove is the throttle body, T30. Okay. Two, the screws go into plastic. There it is. And there's our throttle body. It's pretty dirty and oily itself. Okay. Let's see if we can find our screw that fell. Okay, we found our screw. Okay, so the next piece we're going to remove is, I believe we should remove this bracket here. Okay. It holds a bunch of connectors on it. So let's try to remove the connectors very carefully. Try to get you the best lighting possible. Okay. Just slowly walk them out. Okay. Slowly walk these ones out too. Allegedly. Okay. There's like a little tab here that's holding this. There we go. And now we're gonna walk this one out. Allegedly, this one breaks every time. And there we go, we got it. Without breaking anything. Okay, so now we're gonna remove that bracket. Okay, and I'll have a container for each one. And we'll put them in order so we don't mess anything up. So there's 2. Okay. Okay, I think this bracket will come out now. And there it is. Okay. All right, so now we can really see what's going on here. We can see we can see everything now. See the covers. Okay. So this is for something. So pretty much we're gonna have these probably come out of our way down here. All right, so next we're gonna try to move this crossover pipe, which, how are you able to get that? Pretty much all this is gonna come up, I'm assuming. All right, so if I can take this clamp off of here, that'll really help us. If I can take the clamp off of, well, first we'll take the clamp off of here, this, hopefully it doesn't break. We can remove this one here, pull the crossover pipe. It looks like it's connected down there, but, all right, yeah, I see where it's connected. There's one there, and one there. So we'll make a little drawing for that, and we'll write crossover, and then we'll place the bolts there. So, as far as I can see, it doesn't look too bad. Okay, and then we'll see if we need to remove anything else. So if you guys look in there, it's a bolt. Just feel the crossover pipe. It's this pipe right here. Just put your hand there. There's just so much wiring here. So you'll feel the crossover pipe where it goes in, right underneath here. There's a bolt. All right. This bolt. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh my God. Where the hell did it go? There it is. Do not lose this bolt. This bolt is specific size. So someone's working outside. Okay. Now I'll remove the other one. It is located right back in there. And if you just follow the crossover pipe with your hand, you'll see it pretty easily. Something that might help us in removing it is if we get this thing out of the way, which it's sitting on a bracket or something. Let me see. Okay, I see it. Okay. It's just a solenoid. Now we have beautiful access to that bolt, which is located right down there. And what we're going to do is we're going to get our magnet, because we don't want any more bolts to fall. See the length of that bolt? Okay. Those are your two crossover pipes. I'm marking it all down on a board. Okay, so now these crossover pipe is loose. Okay. So you can walk it out. Okay. And if I really, do I think I need to get out of the way? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get out of the way for you guys. Okay, so you're going to remove both hoses off the water pump. So just loosen the click, and remove it. There's one. Just tuck it up over here. And here's the lower one. Same thing, loosen the clip, push it up out of the way. Obviously we have the hose off of the auxiliary water pump. And now we're going to remove this bracket. It's an M10. So I'm just going to remove this. Okay. Then we got to remove the top one. I heard it's a 13. Let's see if that's true. There we go. Both bolts came out pretty easy. Maybe they've been out before. Okay, don't lose these. Same thing, get another box for more stuff. Okay. Very long bolt for that. Remove your aluminum bracket. This supports the intake manifold from being under too much stress. So I don't know why people aren't putting them back in, allegedly. Okay, so now we are free to remove our water pump. So first thing I want to do is remove the cover on the back. So the cover on the back is right there. So you see one bolt right there. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's one bolt right there, and then another bolt here, and that cover comes off. So, and obviously you want to keep everything together. Okay. That's why I'm keeping everything connected. Okay. Oh boy, no. Oh God. Don't lose your tools. So obviously you want to keep these together because they're for a cover. Get another bolt box and just put them in order. And then the other one is on the back. So you're going to come in like so. Just move everything out of the way. Okay, there it is. Okay, and now this will expose the actual belt for this. Okay, and here's your cover. So keep your cover and your bolts together. There's a short bolt and a long bolt. The short bolt goes on the front of the cover, the long bolt goes on the bottom. And as I'm talking, I can come back and watch this and remember. So our water pump literally must be the original one because it has rust on it. So we're going to remove the actual belt that's on it. We're just going to slide it off. That's all you need to do. Okay, and we are going to use this tool. So all we're going to do is just get the belt. See, I'm prying it back. I don't know, you guys can't see. Okay, I'm just prying it back with this tool. Look. And just go over slowly here, a little there. A little here, a little there, a little here, a little there, a little there, and there you go. Your belt is off. Okay, it just hangs out there until you remove everything. Okay, so now we can remove the bolts, and we're going to try and remember where all of them go, in case there's some that are different sizes. Okay, so I'll start from the top, the far right. There's one right here, and it looks like a piece of wire is kind of in its way. So the actual, oh, the bracket's broken on this. So someone's been in here in the past and damaged that. Okay, something to keep in mind. Okay, let's take a look at how long that bolt is. So I'm going to mark it. What I'm going to do is put holes in my paper. I had a piece of paper, I'm putting holes in it, so. Okay, the next highest one is the one where the sensor is. This one here. Okay, it's a shorty, so grab your magnet. Actually, it's not short at all. Grab the next one. It is the one that is just right here near the crossover pipe where it connects. Okay, there it is. Let's see how long this one is. Pretty sure they're all about the same length. Looks like it. And they all have Loctite at the bottom. Alright, so the next one is there is, try to get your connectors out of the way. There's one here. I don't know if this one impacts the situation or not. We're going to need another extension on here. Yep. Your magnet. Okay, take a look at the length of that bolt. Okay, so that one is on the far end, and it goes just slightly into the sensor. Okay, I don't know if that one needs to be removed or not, but it got removed. Okay, so what else? There's a couple more. Just gotta feel around. All right, I think there's one here. Okay. There's one at the bottom. That one's just below the water pump. So I don't know if that's all of them. I'm gonna have to check. Okay, I believe that's all the bolts. So now we're just gonna wiggle this water pump off. Okay, just get your hand in there. Okay, I believe it's all out. Okay. Okay, so I believe it has to kind of work its way out a bit. So I'm gonna try working it. Can't really show you. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right, there. Water pumps out. And that wasn't too bad at all. Jeez, that was pretty easy actually. Okay, just be careful with all this wiring. There's obviously a dedicated way. Okay, let's see if we can find the dedicated way for this to come in and out. I think it's probably through the top here. Yeah, there we go. Okay, we got the water pump off. And, yep, it's broken. All right. As you can see right there, that's broken right there, so our gasket probably won't even work anyways. And that explains our leak. Listen. She doesn't sound too bad. Oh man, too bad. Like, is that really going to be a problem right there? Yeah, because it has no sealing surface. So pretty much this thing is broken. Let's see if this is the original pump. I don't know. this is definitely the original pump. Its marked is right there. So unfortunately, obviously I'm not going to spend that kind of money on an original, but you know, do I put it back together with a gasket and then that fails there? There's the Audi stamp, yeah. Oh man, there's no way to know if that's gonna be okay or not. So, yeah, I have to replace it. Doesn't even sound that bad. Okay. Well, here's our gasket. Oh, it's so swollen from all the oil leaking on the car. That makes so much sense. Yeah, the water pump broke. It broke exactly where the cut is. Look. See? The water pump, the gasket broke where that is. So the same thing will happen to a new gasket if we do that. All right. So we're going to clean all that up. Oh man, we're so close to injectors here. Yeah. A lot of goo. A lot of goo. Yeah. That explains our leak, because our leak was coming right down on that side, which is exactly where that break is. So if we just replace that, we'd probably have the same exact problem again. So we obviously don't want that. Another thing we have is our thing is destroyed, but we have a new one of these. So, in aluminum. So we're gonna be replacing that as well. So this thing probably had two leaks, you know. So what we want to do is try to get rid of some of this caca. All right, so now we're pretty much waiting for a water pump. Question is, do we remove the intake manifold while we're here? I don't really want to.